kind of rest?
From bowl game until now, how many days that is? I mean, we got a couple days of running in, but that's just
Yeah,
loosening
what
up.
has the schedule been?
We kind of picked it up more this week. Started to get a little running in, a little lifting, and get the legs, loosened back up and back in running shape. But no, it's been pretty much heal your body and finish up your schoolwork since the game.
Good.
What's your thoughts on playing in the Music City Bowl?
I think it'll be good. I've been to Nashville. I've been there once, and it was an awesome city. I didn't get to see much of it, so I'm looking forward to go, explore and hang out with the team there. And then obviously we're going to play a good SEC team. Tennessee's got a lot of athletes and a good record, so getting to play them in an NFL stadium is all you're looking for.
Have you looked at Tennessee very closely?
Not as much, not yet. This was kind of the first day, just getting their base. Obviously, throughout the season, I've seen they got a good quarterback and a good running back, and some athletes on the edge. So, I mean, they're definitely a team you gotta watch out for and stay on top of.
Have you actually watched them? Have you laid eyes on them?
I've watched just little little snippets of film. I haven't watched full games yet, but I'll get into that more this weekend.
Okay.
They kind of talked about just opportunity to get 10 wins, something that you don't see too often. I guess, is that talked about amongst the defense?
A little bit, and more so after the Iowa game. It's kind of, it's not the way we want to end the season, but we still got 10 wins ahead of us. There's still another game we can play, and it's our last game playing together. So to get 10 wins and do something that not a lot of teams in the country get to do, and doing it on our way out is what we want, and it's the best case scenario for us right now.
How'd you use that week or so? I mean, to recover physically, obviously from the season, but mentally too, like you said, the loss to Iowa.
That really was over after Sunday.
Yeah.
Just like if you win or lose, you take Sunday's grace period, and then Monday you got to get going and get started on something new. So for us after that, it's finish up your school and get your body healthy.
So you are graduating?
Yeah, I'm done in a week and a day.
A week and a day.
Yep.
And it's business management?
Yep.
Business management. How's that feel?
Awesome. I've done school for 16 years or something, and now I finally get to be done for life. So I'm looking forward to walking across the stage.
Done for life. No graduate degree ahead for you.
No, not in the plans right now. It's not in the works. It'd be nice to not have to go back to school.
What do you guys think you have to do to get healthy ahead of this bowl game?
Just keep on top of it. Don't just leave it alone. If you got something nagging you, go in and go take care of it. Be proactive, and because right now, next week finals is done and school's over. All you have to do is get your body ready and learn the next opponent. So, being proactive about it is the main thing.
And what do you think about playing against Tennessee and what they offer?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched full games and gotten in depth into studying them, but just from watching them throughout the season and turn on ESPN every now and again, they got athletes, and they're a good SEC team, so it's gonna definitely be a challenge, but it's something we're looking forward to.
One thing that Jordan just said is that you guys are kind of used to playing in other teams' home turf per se for bowl games. Is that is there any extra emphasis because it is Tennessee and Nashville, or?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, especially with our fans, no matter where it is, we're gonna have a strong support, and it's not gonna feel like what would be a normal home game maybe for them, because we have such a strong following, So it's no different. If anything, it's just a more fun experience getting to go into an atmosphere like that.
Is there an extra incentive, just the fact that it's an SEC team with a decent name, a decent brand?
I think so. I mean, Tennessee in general. It's just they're always ranked high in the beginning of the season and throughout the season. They play, big teams, Alabama, and these teams are always rated high, and they play them tough, and they win a lot of games. So it's definitely a showcase team that we're looking forward to. Hopefully, people see it as two big names and not just Tennessee versus a Nebraska team. So hopefully we get that brand back.
If you had any Husker fans that were on the fence about if they should make the trip to the bowl game, then because you're saying it is a fan base that travels, what would you tell them if they were on the fence about coming?
I mean, come support just like you come any other game. It's no different. This is the last time you'll see this exact team on the field together. So I think we've done something pretty special, and the way we finish it is gonna gonna be how we top it off, and it's gonna be a good finish. And I hear Nashville's cool, so go check it out.
And like speaking of the group that you have, the seniors, like what does it mean for you guys to go out, regardless of the opponent, but just with that win for the group that it feels like you've established over the season?
Oh man, it mean everything to leave these boys, to go our separate ways with a good taste in our mouth. And at the end of the day, this season is for Fultz, you know what I mean? So to send him out on the right note, and have him watching us, and his group of guys, this class that he came in with, go out on a win would be huge for all of us.
Josh, I don't know if you've gotten to talk to the new Coach Williams. What's kind of the team's mentality around him right now? What's kind of the hype about him?
I actually just kind of met him while we were walking into practice, and just, small talk. Seems like a cool dude. Brought his cleats out and threw them on at practice and said he really doesn't know how to do it any other way. So, if that's the kind of guy he is, it's going to be a fun atmosphere being around him. I'm just disappointed I don't get to have more time.
And when you look at your guys' defense over the last 4 or 5 games, you guys had about 70 plays where you defended it real well, and those 3 or 4 where you did. Was there a connective piece between some of those plays where you gave up the big ones?
Boy, wouldn't that be that's just a golden question, and it's just, it's different on every play. You can look at something and say, this guy wasn't disciplined in his technique, or this guy wasn't disciplined in his eyes, or this guy didn't even know what he was doing. He was looking for the call. So there's no common denominator. If there was, it'd be awesome and we could fix it and we'd be 100% on every game. But it's just the game of football. That's how things work. You don't want it to happen, and you keep striving to get that perfect game. But you just got to do what you can do before the game in your preparation to make sure those things don't happen or as minimalistic as it can be.
Nate was saying that the D-backs watched the Iowa film today. Did you guys do that too?
We dove into a little bit, not the full game, but just key parts we needed to correct.
Yeah, was that fun? I'm guessing that was not fun.
No, it's never fun. You don't want to go back because, even if you go to a good play, you're like, well, that was good, but the end result wasn't what we wanted. But it was good learning tape. It was definitely good learning tape because we're going to face, or at least these guys coming back are definitely going to face teams like that again, and obviously Iowa again at the end of the year.
You get a sense of how big this quarterback is for Tennessee, like his size. He's a big dude. And he can run a little bit like Tommy.
Yeah, no, he, I don't know how big. I don't know his height and weight, but just from the brief amount that I've looked at him on film, he looks like a big guy, and he might not look the fastest or the quickest while he's going, but you see him running away from people and you see him making a miss. So, looks can be deceiving. So you can't take anything for granted and got to play him like he's as good a player as he is.